Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. I know I am late by a day. I was supposed to do a live stream yesterday, but a lot of stuff was happening. And then today, something really unexpected happened, and I will talk to you guys about that a little bit later in the live stream. But the purpose of this live stream is to kind of talk about my thoughts on the latest Eden Zero arc. That being said, if you guys have any questions for me, even if they're not related to Eden Zero, please leave them in the comment section and I will get back to them. Even if it's after the live stream's ended, please leave a comment and I will always get back to you guys. So with that being said, the latest Eden Zero arc. Um okay, so my thoughts. I think it was really, really cool. I think it was like an iconic moment seeing Eden Zero, Fairy Tail, and Rave Master all come together to combine and make this really epic anime manga crossover. But I think it was really early in the story to be doing something like that, and I get the appeal of doing like a Marvel type. Oh no. Ah, sorry, there's a dog. Yeah. Anyways, um I see the appeal of doing like this Marvel-esque kind of crossover. It's 1 AM. Oh, over here it's 9:20. I'm sorry for being so late. Um, but I feel like it was almost like an attention getter for fans of Fairy Tail and Rave Master to come to Eden Zero and read Eden Zero and to get more viewers because Eden Zero hasn't got as much um it hasn't been the biggest, like, manga ever, like, Demon Slayer came along and, like, wrecked all of the charts, but Eden Zero has taken quite some time to kind of get a standard fan base, if that makes sense, and good morning, DeVille, sorry that it's so late. Um, but it's taken it such a long time to build up a fan base, and it's not as popular as Fairy Tail was, at the same amount of chapters that were released. So it's not doing the greatest. It's not the worst. It's definitely not the worst, but it's not doing the greatest. So I can't help but feel like this was almost a way for Hiro Mashima to get more people to read his work. And that's in one way I totally understand it. It's a business as much as we like to think that it's just a work of art or something that we can watch and just kind of, you know, escape reality with. It's still like it's work for him and it's money. So any way to get more viewers and get more attention to his story, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So I think Eden Zero is gonna end sooner than Fairy Tail. Yeah, it might. Um it might, but I feel like it might take a turn and it, like, will last longer. I think it depends. I think it really depends on how much views it's getting, like, if that makes sense. Like, if the author feels like this is picking up good speed, then, of course, like, they'll make it longer to get, like, that money, you know what I mean? But if it's not getting the attention that maybe they thought it was going to, they might end it a little bit sooner because, like, why waste your time on something that's not as big as you were hoping for, if that makes sense? So it can kind of go both ways. I know if I was a manga artist and for some reason people were loving my story, I would definitely try to like fill in the story and make it somewhat longer, add more storyline, something like that. But if people were reading my story, I would go with the initial plot that I created, but not try to expand it anyway and probably, yeah, end it sooner. So I think it's just kind of like a waiting game and we don't really know what his intentions are. But I did like seeing Shiki, Natsu, Haru all come together and I think that was really cool seeing the way they interacted with each other because they're so similar yet they're so different at the same time. That I think it was really cool seeing them together. Urza and all of the people that look like Urza, all of the people that look like Lucy, like all it's just it was just a lot, if that makes sense. Like, and it was fun. I don't think it was meant to be like I don't think he was really meant to be, like, critical, like, if that makes sense, like, he knows people are gonna react to his work. I don't think it was meant to be, like, really scrutinized, like, I think it was just a fun arc, I think for him to make and for us to read. I don't think it was that serious because it was like, from a critical standpoint, it was kind of like watching all of the like I'm more fairy tale, so I'm gonna say like all the Natsus, all the Urzas, all the Lucys, all the Greys come together and kind of like form their own little teams and interact with each other. It was fun to read, but critically, it was kind of like because he's almost making fun of the fact that he knows that people um kind of make fun of him for keeping his characters looking the same and being so similar in character altogether. So I think that was kind of like a jab at like all of us who like really criticize his work. But I mean, for Eden Zero, I'm not super excited for it. I like it, but it's not my favorite. That's why it's really hard for me to kind of like get back into it. Um the only reason I posted a Seven Deadly Sins video before Eden Zero video is because there's so much going on in the Seven Deadly Sins and not necessarily good. So I needed to say something about it. Like it was irking me so much. So the Seven Deadly Sins is definitely irking me more than Eden Zero was or is. Um, so I feel like I needed to talk about that first. But Eden Zero is kind of like neither here nor there for me right now. I think it needs to pick up again. I can't help but personally feel like it was a way to get more viewers to have that crossover. So I mean, it can go both ways. I'm sure he meant like nothing by it, maybe. But to me, I just can't get over the fact that it was really soon to be doing something like that. Um, and yeah, for Eden Zero, like I don't have much to say about it because it's not like like really exciting me, so I can't like absorb everything from the chapter, if that makes sense. It's really hard to absorb everything when you're not like invested in it all the way. And for those of you who are new to the live stream, just go ahead and leave any questions about any manga that I review in the comment section if I haven't talked about them recently. This is kind of like a catch-up little live stream. But yeah, for Eden Zero, I just not super excited about it. I'll still definitely review it, but it's not like catching my attention as much as like other titles like Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, things like that. It doesn't have the same kind of pacing as those, and it's not as put together, I found. I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. But I do want to show you guys something that happened today. So again, if you have any questions about any manga, go ahead and let me know. I just want to take a break and kind of show you something. My cord. So we were just out and about and we found a dog. Hey! I don't know if you guys can see him. He's really big, like really big. I'm 6 feet tall and he can knock me down. And I kind of want to here. We can't let him inside because there's cats, but he's really cute. No, 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 no. I'm so sorry, buddy. No. I know, it's really sad, but we can't let him inside because the cats are very small compared to him. And we don't want anybody getting hurt or scratched or bit, so this is the way it's gotta be. But okay, buddy, I'm not gonna smush your tootsies. Give me 1 second. Alright. That's another reason that I couldn't upload earlier today because a dog showed up. And that was kind of hectic and kind of nerve-wracking because all of the no-kill shelters were already closed. So we didn't want to take him to the SPCA as much as we wanted to kind of help him out. We didn't want to take him to the SPCA because they are a kill shelter and he's a big dog. And sometimes it's really hard to get a big dog adopted. So we thought it'd be better to kind of just hang on to him for the night and then go to a no-kill shelter tomorrow. I'm trying to find the animals. So, let me see. There you guys are! You guys want more animal content. Here we go. This is Bo. And then DJ's kind of hanging out in the back. They're all very simple looking. They do not like the dog at all. At all. But they're cute. I know like anime or manga-y, but very well. Those of you who are new to the live stream, put any questions about anything really manga related or not manga related in the comments if you want to hear me talk about it. just kind of hanging out, talking about dogs, cats, stuff like that. Oh, egg. Hey, buddy. But yeah, the no-kill shelter that we're gonna take him to, they're the shelter that like will find a home like across the country if they need to, which I think is really cool. So I'm really happy that we get to hold on to him for tonight. I think he was abandoned because when I first saw him, he had like a really tight, didn't even have a collar, so they were using a leash and they wrapped it around his neck. And so they were holding on to about this much leash and the rest really stuck on his neck. And he was running down the street, like bolting after a car that was like speeding down the street. So we think he was abandoned. And I just kind of called out to him and he came and like he's really, really, really big. So I was like, what am I doing? I thought I was going to get mauled by this dog, but he was super sweet. Do you read any Shonen Jump manga? If so, what are your current ongoing favorites? So Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump. Let me look through my list really quickly and kind of give you a rundown. I don't want to accidentally say anything that isn't on Shonen Jump because I don't really. Okay. See, here's my thing. Like, I'm so scattered brain right now that I'm like, wait, like, which ones are? Okay, so. So I know Naruto is Shonen Jump. I don't read Naruto, and I haven't watched much of Naruto either. But from what I can tell, I kind of like it. I know it's like really old and it's really cheesy, but like I like it. My Hero Academia. Gonna post a video about My Hero Academia. I think Monday. So look out for that. I really like My Hero Academia. It's one of my favorites right now, and I know that it has like really cheesy quality sometimes. I'm also gonna go over that in my video, but the story itself, I appreciate it and I kind of like it. So that's one of my favorites. Demon Slayer is one of my very top favorites. I just posted a video recently about it, and I'm it's really hard for me to get into manga and anime, but when I do, I like go fully into it. Like I dive straight into it. And Demon Slayer was one of those that it was so easy for me to get into. And I think that it really isn't that cheesy. Like, yeah, it has its comedic parts, but I think they do comedy really well. So it's that perfect balance of action, comedy, and seriousness. Like it's just all around like really good. Boruto, Boruto. I'm just gonna stick with Naruto for the time being. So yeah, I think it's My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, kind of Naruto. I I have a bad history with One Punch Man. Um, I was there from the very beginning, and when it was literally just baseline story of like One Punch Man, there was really no like. That was my problem with it, and ever since then, I've kind of had like a bad taste in my mouth for One Punch Man. I know it's progressed so much more than it used to be, but back when like I was in high school and stuff, it was kind of like a meme. People only liked it because it's like, oh, One Punch Man is like the epitome of manga because it like amplifies everything that's wrong with manga because the main character is like unbeatable, there's no substance, stuff like that. So back in the day, it was more of like a meme than it was good, and for that reason alone, I didn't want to give my time to it. Um, I probably, but I know a lot of people like it, but it's not for me. Of course, on my Xbox recently, really good, but the story's kind of like okay, it's a little cheesy, but the fighting is really nice. Usually, I have a problem with fighting games because I get it's kind of like a visual form of vertigo. If I see something moving too fast, my brain thinks that I'm moving, and I get really dizzy and like I could pass out and faint. So Jump like fighting games are usually but the one in Jump Force is actually really good. I also have the My Hero Academia video game, and that's a really good one. If either any of you guys were interested in anime or manga video games, those two are really nice. I still need to play the Attack on Titan video games. I was wondering if anyone would be interested to watch like streams of me playing video games, just to kind of like, I don't know, broaden the spectrum of things that we do on this channel. Because I know it can get kind of tedious when I'm posting about manga and anime that maybe you're not interested in that week, you know, or you don't want to watch that. You want to watch something else. Maybe something else is appealing to you. So I just want to broaden the approach to this channel. Wow, my brain is really in a funk. Really in a funk. He's just sitting by the door. I can't. He's so cute. You go ahead and leave any comments in the comment section that if you want me to answer any questions or anything like that. This is our kind of hangout time, so someone else pop in and just kind of like letting them know. Yeah, I'm not really good at live streams. I realize that it's something to get used to for me. What else was I going to talk about today? Eden Zero, Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest. I need to do a video on that. I haven't. The farthest I've read on Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest is, I think, Loxus versus Urza. That's as far as I got, and then a lot of stuff started happening. But it's good. It's okay. I still have a lot of problems with it. I've done a video about it, where Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest is creating plot holes. If any of you guys are interested, that one's pretty in depth, and that one caused a lot of controversy in the comment section. You guys want to read any drama or sassiness, it's all in that video. That was, you know, because opinions. But yeah, wow. I'm probably not going to keep this live stream going on for too long because I know it's super late. Um, Again, anyone watching this in the future when the live stream is over, you can go ahead and leave any questions in the comment section below, and I will still get back to you because I always read every single one of my comments. So that's really cool. Oh my gosh. Where is... I'm gonna go find somebody in the house because it is awfully quiet. And I don't know why that is. Just sitting there grooming himself. What are you guys up to tonight, if you guys don't mind sharing? Just wondering. Oh, I thought you were hiding. We made homemade lasagna, and oh yeah, let's show them my fruit. This is my manga live stream. I'm so sorry. I don't have the brain capacity to be like something that people are gonna get really. Keep doing that. What? Oh, you're like staring at me like. Everyone, this video. I'm just kidding. Smash that like button. God, it's so cringy. Do you not want to be on camera? Oh, okay, his camera. What does that mean? Oh, you did? Wow, look at you. Yeah, I'll probably end this live stream within the next 10 minutes because I know everyone wants to go to sleep. Hear me ramble on about nothingness. Oh, for those of you who are watching, have you guys got into webtoons at all? Who's watching? But do you guys read webtoons at all? Because that is, I've seen it start to pop up on YouTube a lot more where people are doing reactions to webtoon chapters because they are very similar to manga, and they're like like they're the in between of manga and anime because they're always colored panels, but they have like anime-esque or manga-esque art styles. Huh? Yeah, and sometimes they have music, so they're like the perfect bridge between anime and manga, and I think they're super cool. I read a lot of webtoons. I just didn't know if anybody wanted like reactions to a certain webtoon. I think that'd be really cool to do. So if anybody has any suggestions on that, that'd be perfect. Watch me leave another watermark on this table that we have to iron out. Yeah. You're eating another. I thought you were gonna eat the Italian food. Right. Oh, we're gonna go get ice cream. And are we gonna get the puppuccino? No. Do they close at 10? I don't. I don't know. Your dog every day, but like for a little snack, they like the taste of the cream. And we kind of just want to do it for him because he was starving. He was very, very hungry, and since he has to stay outside today, like we just want to make him as comfortable as possible, and just kind of. Olympus, um, Siren's Lament. I have some other ones that are action related. It's just a little bit. Oh, are you hiding? Oh, okay. He's. Wait. Wait, where is she? Oh, oh, oh! Hi, Coco. She's like, get away from me, fiend! No, come here. Yeah, we adopted her, and she has two teeth that come up like this. If you've ever played Sky, that you know, Demon is just kidding. I don't have my. Um, they have teeth that come up from the bottom. That's what she has. Coco, come here. I know you want in there. She's not supposed to go in a certain room. Oh my goodness. She's. We'll go get you. Yeah, she's a do. She's kind of like a blue where they just sit there. Yeah, she's a little sausage. You want some dinner, sweetie? Here. No, she did. I was just gonna give her a little scoop because she's had a day too with this new dog coming along. Um, maybe the audio does keep cutting off because that could very well be the possibility because we're in a country home right now and their internet is really, really bad. So if the internet does keep cutting out, I am super sorry. But we're kind. Huh? Huh? Yeah. What did you say your internet speed was? No. What's your internet speed? Yeah, 3 meg because we're out in the country. So if it keeps cutting out, I'm so sorry about that. Oh my God, you're fine. Yeah, I'm sorry. This live stream is all over the place. If you missed any part that I was talking about, go ahead and like comment on it, and I'll go over what I was saying because I really apologize for that. Animals like all around me. Like I have the big dog over here, the tiny little sausage over there. And then the cats are like walking around, so just like constant jingles everywhere. I don't know if the mic's picking that up or not. Yeah, I was worried about the mic cutting out. I should have tested that sooner. What's the Solo Leveling, right? That's the tune that you're into? Is it kind of like manga-esque? Well, the thing with most webtoon creators, well, not the majority of them, but like a vast majority of them are Asian, so they have a lot of like manga, like inspiration. They draw a lot of inspiration from it, so it's really cool seeing like a manga derivative, like kind of being um, colored in every week. Like that's insane. You're really far away if you want them to hear you. But Solo Leveling is more of a shonen kind of webtoon. Mm. Yeah, I mean, from the things that you've shown me, it looks really interesting. So, yeah, if you like manga and you like webtoons, go ahead and give Solo Leveling a shot. I just got a message from Richard, and he says that he'll take the dog. I'm gonna ask him if he's for real because that would be amazing. For those of you who just joined, we have a mystery dog here that just kind of showed up. We think he was abandoned at the exact moment that I was outside. Um, and he's huge. What do we think he was? He was no, it was an Australian Shepherd. It was a weird name, but he's really big. Um, and yeah, he's pretty sad right now. He's just kind of hanging out. We're gonna go get him a puppuccino before Starbucks closes as a little treat because he deserves it. He deserves everything in the world. If you are new here or just popping in, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Answering any questions that you guys have. Um, dog situation at the same time. That'd be amazing if Richard could adopt him because that'd be really cool because we could go see. Yeah, I get very easily attached to things. We found a cat once in the Starbucks parking lot. Should I tell him the story? Okay, so I'm a really big fan of Demon Slayer. It's with manga, so it makes this live stream worthwhile. I'm really into Demon Slayer, and one of my favorite characters of all time is Zainsu. I think he's super funny, and when he is serious, it's a very amazing scene. So, or yeah, when he's asleep, something very insane happens. So if you haven't watched Demon Slayer, I definitely recommend it just for Zainsu. He's such a good character. But in the time that I was really binge watching Demon Slayer, we went to Starbucks, and there was this little orange kitty all by itself in the parking lot, and it just started rubbing up against our legs. It wanted nothing but to be like loved. And like, have you guys ever met a cat in your lives? They're assholes. They're absolute assholes. They're so sassy. They don't want you to touch them. They don't want you to do anything. You don't like, don't hold me, nothing. And yeah, so we wanted to take the cat home. We couldn't take it home, and we wanted to find it a home, all this kind of thing. But we ended up naming it Zainsu. Like within 30 minutes of knowing this cat, we named it Zainsu. And I don't know about you guys, but if you guys have ever randomly come across an animal, and the moment that you name that animal, you're done. Like you're absolutely done. Like you are immediately attached. So I am. I'm not technically naming this dog, but if I like say I did keep it, for some reason I did want to name it, I'd name it Toshi because he's huge and Toshinori is All Might's like actual name. Because I didn't want to like like I don't want to call my dog and be like, "Oh Might, come here," like Toshi, come here. That sounds a lot more like Yeah, Toshi sounds a lot more dog-like. Struggling not to name this dog right now, especially keeps crying at the door and like dead staring me in the eye. This is very ominous. The only reason that these are open is because I know the dog is outside and he's huge and he would not let anything come near the fence. So yeah, the when we first came across him, he wasn't making any noise. He was just like really happy that we were there. Um, and we're like, man, he hasn't barked at anything. Not the cats like through the window. The cats like kept coming up and he didn't bark, nothing. But Noah went, or my friend went outside the fence. I was kind of doing something and he was so spooked. He did like a, you guys ever know like a boof? Like dogs like boof. Like it's, oh, I need to get some sleep. But like they're like boof, boof. Like it's a really like deep bark, but like a scared one. And I was like he's not even aggressive at all. This sounds like an ad for this dog. Like I'm gonna leave a link down below for you to fill out an adoption form. It sounds like an ad, but yeah, he's the sweetest. I don't even know why anybody um would dump him like that. Are you planning on uploading a video about Eden Zero in the near future? Yes, I do plan on um like reviewing chapters of Eden Zero very soon. I think next week I should be able to get a live reaction out because I did Seven Deadly Sins this week. I'm gonna try to do like Eden Zero and Fairy Tail 100 Request next week. So I think by Friday there should be an Eden Zero video out. So look forward to that because I know I haven't posted about it in a long time, so I really, really want to. So yes, I will be doing one soon. My voice is like getting progressively more male as we continue this live stream. It just keeps getting more like down here and kind of fucked up. So yay! Are you making me food too, or are you just warming yourself up some? All right, I see how it is. We made homemade. We made homemade. We made homemade lasagna today, and then his nana and papa gave us more Italian food. So getting carbo loaded today, boys. Yeah, this is what we do on the weekends. Eat. Another thing that I want to say to those of you who are watching, I just went through my planner. Um, I just went through my planner and I wrote down all of the upcoming assignments that I have because I'm taking 2 online courses and 4 in-person classes. Um, and this is my final semester of college. I'm like graduating in just a couple months, and it is going to be really, really hectic. So I am so sorry if I don't review a chapter of a certain manga that you wanted me to throughout the week. But if I don't get to one then, I'm going to try to get to it like the next week. So I'm going to try to space it out and give each manga like its own time because I don't want to like neglect one or the other. So yeah, for sure. Richard's actually serious about taking the dog. Like he's legitly serious. Yeah, I posted about it and then he's like, oh, it's so cute. Wait, let me read the actual message right here. He said, I'll take him. And I was like, wait, for real? He's like, if you can't find the owner. Okay, that's really good. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. This is really important. Dog stuff is super important to me. I really love animals. I'm so happy that I think we found him a home within a night just because I was posting about this really cute dog. I wasn't even intending anybody to want to take him. Yeah. With that being said, I'm going to go deal with this. I will close out this live stream with the dog because I want to be able to look back and see the dog because of them already. So we'll say bye to him. He's snoozing. I don't know if you guys can see him. We'll get him the puppuccino soon. And I want to thank you guys for watching this far, 34 minutes in. Yeah, so again, if you guys have gotten this far and I didn't answer any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I will get back to you very soon. With that being said, good night, guys, or good morning. Bye. End this live stream.